Ethereum, what you should know before investing. In this video, we'll help you understand all there is to know about Ethereum and what you need to know before you invest. Someone said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Let's jump right into it. You may not be familiar with Ethereum, and if you're not, you should know that it is the second biggest cryptocurrency by market cap after Bitcoin. Ethereum was created to build a new kind of global, decentralized computing platform that takes the security and openness of blockchains and extends those attributes to a vast range of applications. Everything from financial tools and games to complex databases are already running on Ethereum blockchain, which means its future potential is only limited by developers' imaginations. As one non-profit put it, Ethereum can be used to codify, decentralize, secure, and trade just about anything. Ethereum is a blockchain-based decentralized platform that runs smart contracts, applications that run exactly as programmed without any possibility of downtime, censorship, fraud, or third-party interference. It's like an operating system for the 21st century. Ethereum smart contracts have a number of benefits. They can be used to create a variety of applications beyond financial ones. They provide a way to decentralize tasks that typically require a third-party middleman. And because Ethereum's blockchain technology provides transparency in transactions, it also has potential uses in voting systems, allowing citizens from anywhere in the world to participate. Ethereum is an open-source program that is not controlled or administered by a single individual, much like Bitcoin. Solidity is a statically typed curly braces programming language designed for developing smart contracts that run on Ethereum. Anyone with an internet connection may operate an Ethereum node or communicate with the network. Stablecoins, such as DAI, which is valued by smart contract, decentralized finance apps, also known as DeFi, and other decentralized applications are all becoming increasingly popular. What is the difference between Ethereum, Ether, and ETH? The network's name is Ethereum. The native cryptocurrency token utilized by the Ethereum network is called Ether. That said, most people refer to the token as ETH or simply Ethereum in everyday conversation. Ethereum works similarly to Bitcoin when it comes to transferring money, but Ethereum can be compared to digital oil, while Bitcoin may be called digital gold. If you're liking this video and want to see more, make sure to press the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you can get more videos about DeFi dApps, blockchain, cryptocurrency like Cardano, Bitcoin, and new trends in the future. Is Ethereum safe? In much the same way that Bitcoin's blockchain protects it, Ethereum is now secured by its blockchain. Every transaction is verified and protected by a large number of computers across the network, making any third-party interference virtually impossible. Decentralized apps, or dApps, written on the Ethereum blockchain, however, are only as safe as their creators made them. Let's understand the fundamentals of Ethereum. You've probably heard that Bitcoin blockchain is similar to a bank's accounting or even a checkbook. It's a running tally of every transaction that's been completed on the network since its inception. And all of the computers on the network contribute their computing power towards ensuring that count is correct and safe. Ethereum automates the creation of decentralized apps, or dApps, with a platform for launching smart contracts on the blockchain. Ethereum is able to do all this because of its virtual machine, which is kind of like a large worldwide computer made up of many individual computers that run the Ethereum software. The network maintains itself. Ether is used to pay the Ethereum network to execute smart contracts. Hence, you interact with the network via Ethereum. The fees paid in Ethereum are referred to as gas. Gas fees differ based on the network's activity level. The Ethereum 2.0 blockchain, which aims to increase efficiency, began rolling out in December 2020, after a new version of the technology was released. What is Ethereum 2.0, and what does it do? Ethereum 2.0, often called Ethereum 2, is an upgrade to the Ethereum network. It's designed to make it faster, more secure, and more efficient. Why does Ethereum 2.0 exist? It's a difficult task to migrate a popular cryptocurrency from one platform to another, but it's critical for Ethereum to scale and develop. That's because the proof-of-work approach used by the original Ethereum 1.0 blockchain to verify transactions causes bottlenecks, increases costs, and consumes significant resources. What is proof-of-work, and how does it work? When Ethereum 1.0 was introduced, it utilized Bitcoin's proof-of-work consensus mechanism, which was appropriately named. Proof-of-work is based on the concept that a lot of processing power is needed, which is supplied by virtual miners all over the world, who compete to be the first to solve a difficult math problem. The winner is given the authority to update the blockchain with the most up-to-date verified transactions and is compensated in Ethereum. What exactly is staking, and how does it work? The creators of Ethereum were well aware of the drawbacks of proof-of-work. As a result, Ethereum 2.0 was built with a different intention in mind, one that will ultimately allow the network to efficiently process thousands of transactions per second. Ethereum 2.0 employs a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, which is faster, less resource-intensive, and, at least theoretically, more secure. In a proof-of-work system, miners race to solve a complex problem in order to win coins. However, with proof-of-stake, you must have a strong network of investors who are truly dedicated to the company's success. Validators are the third group of participants in a smart contract. They do not contribute processing power as miners do, but rather Ethereum to a staking pool. Staking is the act of contributing Ethereum to a pool. If you wish to stake any amount of your Ethereum, you will be rewarded in proportion to the size of your investment. Staking for most users will function similarly to a savings account that pays interest. The pool chooses a winner based on how much Ethereum each validator has in the pool and how long they've had it there, giving to the most invested individuals. When the winner has verified the most recent block of transactions, other validators can confirm that it is correct. The network updates the blockchain when a certain number of these attestations have been supplied. The validators are rewarded with Ethereum in proportion to their stake. Let's take a dive into the brief history of Ethereum from its inception to the present day. 2013. Vitalik Buterin, a 19-year-old computer programmer and Bitcoin magazine founder, publishes a white paper proposing a highly versatile blockchain capable of handling almost any kind of transaction. 2014. The Toronto teenager, together with a group of co-founders, including Gavin Wood, pre-sells $18 million in pre-launch Ethereum currency to fund the creation of the Ethereum protocol. 2015. In July, the Ethereum blockchain's initial public version went live. The Ethereum blockchain begins to deploy smart contract capabilities. 2016. A software flaw enables hackers to steal around $50 million from a smart contract-powered venture fund called the DAO, short for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. In a split vote, Ethereum's community decides to modify the protocol. 2017. A new milestone is reached as Ethereum surpasses the $100 million barrier for the first time. 2018. The arrival of Compound and Uniswap, two new blockchain-based financial services, has fueled the growth of decentralized finance. The USDC stablecoin is established. The Center Consortium, which includes Coinbase and Circle, issues $1 billion in coins in the first year. Ethereum surpasses $1,000 for the first time in 2018. 2020. The Ethereum 2.0 upgrade begins in December 2018. The complete shift from Ethereum 1.0 to Ethereum 2.0 is expected to take approximately 2 years. As part of the first stage of Ethereum 2.0, proof of stake is implemented as a consensus mechanism. 2021. In February, the price of digital Ethereum hit a brand new all-time high, over $1,700. What gives Ethereum value? There are several ways to look at this question. Ethereum's value is determined by markets like any other asset on a fundamental level. Bitcoin, dollars, euros, yen, and other currencies are all used to buy it every day. The price varies from day to day depending on demand, because Ethereum is still in its early stages. What can Ethereum do next? Most importantly, Ethereum is currently the host of over 90% of blockchain apps, with a market capitalization of just over $200 billion and over $55 billion in tokens locked into the blockchain. Due to its network efforts, popular stablecoins such as USDC and USDT mostly reside on Ethereum today. However, there are a number of new smart blockchain projects that are competing in the field. While Ethereum is presently the market leader, there is mounting pressure for it to successfully execute the shift to Ethereum 2.0. Subscribe and leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," and we will personally reply to your comment. We'll see you in the next video.